it's like passive aggressive, or they're unhappy. They're going to say things like, you have anger issues, but she's helping you work through them, or he's helping you work through them because they care. And they'll talk like that until the very end where they discard you. But because they're talking like that, people believe it because it's not full on devalue behind closed doors. But in the background, it's really them devaluing you in that type of form, to where they make it sound like you're valuable and they don't want to leave you. They're trying to help work on the relationship, but you're still screwing it up due to your acting out and stuff. And your controlling behavior and all of these things, your addictions and everything. But what it all is them projecting everything onto you behind closed doors of what they're doing. And when you accept that, of course, your positive energy and who you are, your almost innate fingerprint on your emotional level, it gets transferred onto them. This is how it works. Then when they discard you, they will take your energy and walk off, and they will become you, and they will turn you into them. As they devalue you to everybody, people will believe it. They will also be able to quit addictions, and if you had any kind of addictions like drinking or something, it will be made worse because now you're walking in their negative energy. You're going to be popping off here and there because you're going to be walking in their energy, and that's what they would normally do. It's energies that you're not used to working with. They're walking around with your good fuel, and they can stop addictions for a time because the addictions are held up to some degree in the emotional field and the sin that they transferred over to you to get negative reaping. And what also happens is if you have situations where you have business, you'll start to pop off and get yourself in trouble, possibly, or with family and friends and whoever. It's very possible you're going to have lack of sleep and you're going to be wore out and drained and still corded up to them. So they're still going to be siphoning off you, and then you're going to be ruminating on top of it. And what happens is you get in trouble because you're walking around with this negative energy and you're not really controlling it like the narcissist can when they're handling it, because it's not energy that you're used to. It's their energy. It's their particles.
Videos that get views, lots of views, because you got heartbreak out there, and they want to hear all that stuff that makes their ears tickle, man. But when it comes to the truth, they don't want to hear it. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. And the truth of this is, why do they come to you and they always say they beat down the primary source supply to artists, right? They beat down this primary source to artists, and this is why. It's not just because they got you and they want to disrespect you. No. What it is they got to continually work on getting deeper and deeper and deeper into getting you to pour it out more. Because two things, they want to become you, and they have to project themselves fully onto you before they leave. They want your identity. They are identity stealers. This is something people don't talk about. I haven't heard that much. Very, very few people. They may talk on, oh yeah, they want your energy and your fuel, but they don't tell you this. They want your fuel because they want your identity, because they don't have an identity. So the dark energy inside them has taught them these things. This is not just stuff that they innately figured out. This is not from fight or flight. Everybody wants to correct me on that. Fight or flight, or fright or flight. What's the damn difference? This is the deal. They got to get deeper into your soul energy so they can draw it off of you, so that's where your identity is housed, in your emotions. Your identity is housed. The deeper that they can go and the more that they can get you to pour out once they get you hooked. It's not just that they want to beat you down. They do. They want to beat you down and destroy you because you are on an opposite team. You are warring, you all. You're warring. And y'all think this is funny, man. It ain't funny. This is a war.
So today I want to talk about narcissistic abuse and how you become the narcissist. And I use this guy's videos because he's the only one I'm willing to watch, because he's the only one that speaks on how you become the narcissist, how their energy is so strong and transferable. If you aren't careful, you'll carry it. His channel is called Soldier Up Productions, and you can check him out regarding anything pertaining to narcissistic abuse, narcissism, narcissists, anything regarding that. That's what he speaks on. So anyway, if you've ever dated a narcissist, then you already know something. When you're fully submerged in a relationship, you don't even realize what's actually happening to you. You in it, you're defending it, you're explaining it, you're trying to survive it without realizing you're trying to survive it. And depending on how long you were entangled with that person determines how deep the damage goes. Not just emotionally, but psychologically, mentally, spiritually, and sometimes even physically, which I hope not, because don't nobody deserve physical abuse. Because during that time, the narcissist is slowly working on you. Okay, these people sit and observe you. They watching everything that you do. They are working on you to gaslight you, to manipulate you, betray you, belittle you, degrade you. And then sometimes these people call themselves doing like little humiliation rituals on you. And they play it off like it's a joke or, hey, I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing. They always just playing. Or like they trying to be there for you and they just correcting you. And the scary part, while you're in it, you get used to it. Like you literally get used to it. And like I said, this man, he speaks on this so well. Other content creators rarely speak on this. This is the part that hardly anybody talks about. Yes, being with a narcissist affects you no matter how long you've been with them. But when you stay for long periods of time, it transforms you. It changes you. You start trading traits. You pick up their toxic characteristics, their tone, their defensiveness, their coldness, and sometimes even their addictions and vices. And slowly, they drain the parts of you that were soft when you were empathetic and pure and patient. It's like a spiritual exchange you're making with these people. That's why the saying, you are who you hang with, is deeper than most people realize. It's not just peer pressure, it's energy transference, behavior adaptation, survival mode. Like, just like it's hard to make acquaintance with other people because most people are in survival mode. And that's scary because you don't know what their true intentions are with you. And back to this point, if you don't wake up to it, you can leave the narcissist but still carry the narcissism. That's why it's so important to truly know yourself, because you have to ask, is this who I've been always, or is this who I became to survive them? And healing starts when you can tell the difference. So I wanted to share my 6 ways, like the ones I personally noticed, that you can slowly become the narcissist after being with one. 1, loss of spirituality or devotion with spiritual or religious beliefs. For me, it started there. I used to pray all the time. I used to read. I used to meditate. I used to seek the creator and the universe for my guidance. And then one day, without even realizing, it just stopped, like out of nowhere. It wasn't intentional, it just faded. I felt disconnected from my higher self, and I didn't even know why. It's like, looking back, I think I gave my power away in a small, unhealthy way. It's like they became my God. And all I did was focus on them, their wants, their needs. And now I know that's dangerous. That's very dangerous to do. 2, creativity and personal hobbies decline. I stopped doing what made me happy. The things that once lit me up, I had no energy for them anymore. I didn't have no drive, no zeal, no focus. I was just way too busy focusing on what that person wanted, what they liked, and what kept them calm, because all it ever was drama and chaos. So I made a means to make sure that they stayed calm so that they didn't disturb me. And I eventually forgot myself. That's why alone time matters in relationships. You have to keep a hold of your individuality, because without it, you disappear. 3, addictions and vices increased. So some I had already, some were new. I used to enjoy the occasional drink every now and again. Like, I wasn't never a big drinker. But during that relationship, my drinking increased. They didn't drink at all, but they did smoke. And suddenly I was drinking more and smoking too. I was always trying to figure out, what is this? Was I coping? Was I spiraling? Or was I trying to sedate my nervous system from chaos? Honestly, I think it was all of that. Their anger, their energy, their instability. It literally pushed me into habits that weren't even truly mine, hence smoking, because I never smoked. 4, low vibrational emotions and rageful outbursts. I remember I used to wake up angry. I went to sleep angry. When they was gone was the best time of the day, honestly. And my body would calm down and regulate during those times. But the moment they walked in the room, chaos. One time we were driving in silence. And out of nowhere, I blurted out something degrading they had said to me. They was like, "You ain't never gonna be nothing. You ain't shit." I don't even know why I said it. Mind you, the car ride was silent. Like, we hadn't said anything to each other. We just riding in the car. It was like my subconscious was like replaying what they said to me. And then it took me, after all these many years, to realize that's what they call psychological warfare. What's happening is your brain gets addicted to the highs and the lows, the dopamine spikes, the chaos, the reconciliation, and we doing bad, but then we get back in good again, the euphoria after the storm. And the highs feel so good, eventually you just learn to tolerate the lows. And now, like I said, after all these many years, I learned that this particular thing is known as trauma bonding. 5, feeling lost and hopeless. So while being entangled in this relationship, I felt stuck all the time. I literally felt like a dark cloud was over my life every single day, like every single day. And the cloud like had rain coming out of it. Like, that's honestly how I felt. I always questioned the future, my purpose, like literally everything. Life felt meaningless. Like, I had nothing to live for besides what I had with this person. And that's what the narcissistic energy does, It drains you. It makes you feel stagnant and stuck and just like small. It make you feel like you trapped in a situation and there's like no hope or possibility of you getting out of it. 6, promiscuity and craving attention. I was never a hypersexual person, ever. And that's one of the signs that like really should have woke me up. The fact that all of a sudden I had these urges or cravings for like attention and just very lustful all of a sudden. But they were always like that. But I made excuses for them. So over time, I started craving attention all the time, flirting all the time. I would even flirt with people that I wasn't even attracted to. Like, they didn't look appealing to me. I still flirted with them. Like, it was just a sad situation. I even was seeking validation from these people. Like, I wanted them to like me. And, whether I liked their outward appearance or even the things that they talked about intellectually. Like, it didn't really matter where it came from. I just wanted to affirm. I just wanted to know that they agreed with giving me the attention and, feeding my ego. Even when it wasn't even aligned with who I really am. It got bad. I was like, I don't know. I just remember thinking, who is this? Like, what is this? Because eventually I was able to realize that it wasn't me. That was the residue that they left on me. So that's all I got for that 6 ways of becoming the narcissist. That's all I have for that. And honestly, the truth is, if you don't heal, you will carry that energy into new relationships, like new friendships, new environments, and you won't even realize it. After my first narcissistic relationship, I got close to a longtime friend, and this is my experience. This was the catalyst to let me know that I still carried that narcissistic energy. And just say, I treated that friend the way the narcissist treated me. I didn't even see it until I lost the friendship, of course. That's when it hit me. Hurt people, y'all. And I hurt my friend because I was hurting. And the narcissist hurt me because they are hurting too. But pain is not an excuse to become what broke you. That's why you must cleanse yourself. You got to separate yourself, isolate yourself, and do the work, y'all. Y'all have to do the work. Psychologically, mentally, emotionally, physically, and energetically. Because until you remove what they spill onto you, you become just like them. And that is the final trap. So I hope y'all took what y'all needed from this video. I enjoyed making it. Just remember that after experiencing a narcissist or a narcissistic relationship, if you're not careful, you can become the narcissist. You can display and carry out and carry on their toxic energy, their bad vices and addictions and traits as they siphon everything good within you. It's the ultimate exchange of energy. And so you need to separate yourself and really do the work. Just focus on yourself. Get back to the things that you like to do. Get to know yourself again. It's very important. It's going to be very important, and being able to see that that was never your energy all along, and just deconstruct everything that you learned from the narcissist. A lot of the time, unbeknownst to you, because a lot of the time it takes us separating from them to actually realize what we just experienced. So work on yourself, love on yourself, do the things that you love, and heal. And I don't like the idea that most people have about healing. They think that healing is a destination, but I don't believe it's a destination. I think healing is a lifelong thing. More things will come for the good and bad, and it's going to require you to just stay laser focused in on yourself. Know what's yours and what's not. Don't allow people to project onto you. Know what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate. And healing is not a destination. Healing is everyday growth, everyday battle. It's a fight, and it's you're going to be healing for the rest of your life. There is no healed. It's something that you just continually do and become comfortable with. So I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Later, y'all.